What's up, Flavor Fiends? This is Jace, Black Raven Pit and Purpose, and this week we're doing pulled pork, but I'm going to show you a faster method of doing it. So I got my smoker set at 275 degrees. We're going to go ahead and throw this guy in, and we'll get it going. Okay, so I applied a rub last night, used a binder of hot honey, so I'm hoping that turns out pretty well. I've honestly never used it before, but I figured for pulled pork, a little bit of spice is good. I used my Chipotle char rub, just kind of let it sit overnight, and then we just throw it in. Just right now, we're just going to let it sit, waiting for it to reach an internal temperature of somewhere between 155 degrees and 165 degrees. Once it reaches that, we'll go ahead and move on to the next step. All right, so we just hit 155 degrees, so we're ready to move on to the next step. So next I just have a regular foil pan, just a cheapo one, reusable, well not reusable, but throwaway. Anyway, so in this pan I have a half a cup of apple juice, 4 tablespoons of butter, and then two tablespoons of brown sugar. So we're just gonna take our pork butt here and just kind of set it inside, and then we're gonna tightly wrap it with foil. And we're just going to leave it in until we hit a temperature of about 200 degrees internal. So I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do that. Reinsert my probe. You have to kind of do this with a feeling since I've already wrapped it. So I'm just going to kind of poke around a little bit and hope I hit the right spot here. That feels solid. That's what we're looking for. And we're done. Now you may see your temps kind of climb relatively quickly and then just sort of stall out. That's normal. We're just going to let this sit until we hit an internal temperature of about 200 degrees, and then we're ready to shred and serve it. Okay, so we've reached 200 degrees internal. We are ready to put this at rest, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it in this cooler here. The biggest thing with cooler resting is that you want to be sure that you have towels to kind of keep things warm. Use my head to kind of prop this up here. We'll just wrap this up. Take this other towel and spread it over it. Okay, I'm just going to tuck it in. Close her up. Now this can sit in there for up to 2 hours. I usually suggest about an hour. After that, we'll be ready to shred it up and ready to eat. All right, now that we've got it all shred up and ready to eat, we're ready to try some here, just see how it turned out. Just gonna try and find a little piece that looks pretty well done. Oh, that's a little bit bigger than I wanted. Oh. That is just rich and juicy. You can really taste the hot mustard that we use kind of coming through a little bit. It just has a slight kick, and it mixes pretty well with that rub that I put on. Granted, the rub is more of a sweet heat sort of deal, but the two together with the apple juice that we use for our second step just really came together well. I would call this a complete success. Hopefully you guys had the same success as home. Excuse me, the same success at home. That was a tongue twister. When you try it, be sure and check out our nonprofit of the week, Least of My Brethren. Their website is below. And please feel free, comment, reach out, let me know how your guys' cooking goes. I want to know everything, and anything I can do to improve these videos and instructions would be super helpful. So, God, I can't wait to dive into this. This is so good. Probably, I would say I don't like it as much as the last pulled pork that we did that went for 16 hours because it is a little bit tough. But it is like, it's not tough to the point where it's annoying to chew. But either way, this turned out phenomenal. Super excited for these pulled pork sandwiches I'm about to eat. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.